guys, welcome to Tuesday and welcome to a brand new vlog. I just got some packages in the mail, so I thought I'd kind of start with a little bit of an unboxing and an explanation as to why we got those things. If you watched the last vlog, then you'll know that the interior of the back house is about 99% done. Have some paint touch-ups that need to be done, and then we're just pretty much like installing some hardware. If you haven't noticed already, we tend to go for like the darker finishes or the brassy gold finishes. We do, however, have, we kind of stuck with a brushed nickel theme going throughout the restroom in the back house. We wanted to keep that cohesive within the bathroom. Everywhere else pretty much has the darker finishes. But I did want to show you what we picked up, and then you'll see them be installed throughout this vlog. So I thought this would be kind of a cool way to start it. I'll go ahead and start unboxing. We got 3 things in the mail. The first being the handle for the sliding door. So, I mean, this is gonna be, I don't know how familiar you guys are with installing your own hardware, but if you're looking to upgrade really any part of your house that has hardware, this is the easiest way to do it. You can make a bathroom look so much nicer. Like, if you hate the hardware that you have on something, like, you can find such inexpensive options, and it's such an easy fix, and it'll make you love the space more. Go for it. But anyways, with my TED talk over, this is the hardware for the bathroom door. So they have 2 of these discs, and we'll just install it like that. Oh my gosh, I think it's actually discounted from, of course, from when we bought it. This is $17. So it comes with this for the outside, and then obviously sliding door, you can't have something big and chunky on the interior. So it also comes with, ooh, this is much larger than I thought it was gonna be. It comes with this that goes on the back, so they line up like so, and obviously the door is in between. And then this side is just one that you pull, like there's just a divot for you to pull with your fingers. So that's nice. The other thing that we are considering getting for the bathroom, it's not even a track, if it's generous to call it a track, but it's basically something that would hold the door in place so that it can slide. If you haven't used a sliding door before, which honestly I think this may be the first one that I've ever used, definitely have ever had in a house. If you pull kind of too quickly, or if you pull in a certain direction, they can kind of lift off of the track. Like if this is the wall, you can kind of pull it almost away, and that prevents the roller from rolling in the track along the top. So if we need it, which I don't think that we will, we've held off on getting one because of that reason, but if we do, then that's another piece of hardware that we'll add to the door. Second thing I'm going to be unboxing is a ceiling fan that is made by Honeywell, and it was $70. We have a white ceiling fan with kind of like, it just looks like a very 90s ceiling fan. It's just not really our taste, and it doesn't really use 4.5 stars. And Honeywell is a good brand, so this is what we went for. It's going to be hard to unbox this, honestly, because you do have to assemble a ceiling fan. So these are the fins. They come in 2 different colors. Hopefully you can see this one's a little bit darker, like an espresso color, and this one's more of like a chestnutty, lighter brown color. And then the hardware for it is an aged bronze, which is very similar to the light fixtures we have throughout the living room and the bathroom. And I think also the like main chandelier light that we have. So this is the finish, and I think it's gonna look really nice up there. It'll be just a nice update. We had to get, I mean, these are very small fans. Like this is my hand against it. This is a 30-inch ceiling fan, and it's called Ocean Breeze. If you see it after it's installed and you fancy it and you want to get one for yourself, that's what it is. Okay, on to the last thing. This is our new bathroom faucet, and I'm very excited about it. I had a specific image in mind when we were looking for these. Obviously we wanted to keep it the Rush nickel, but we wanted something a little bit more classic. Our bathroom has a more classic feel than the rest of the house. I would say in total the house is kind of classic in terms of finishes, with a little twist of modern throughout it. Like we just have kind of like an updated classical look throughout our home. So I wanted something that really represented that in the kitchen, or in the bathroom, that also added a little bit more pizzazz. So this is spout, and then it comes with these. I was really particular about wanting these, this hardware for it, but how cute are those? So hopefully it's focusing on that and not on me, but how cute. So the reviews were kind of mixed. Some people said that it was a really good faucet once you got it installed, but it was a little bit difficult to install. The tubes, I've heard, are a little bit flimsy, so they can kink really easily. So if anything, we may have to buy some new tubes. Excuse me. But it also comes, this looks gigantic. I don't know if this looks very large. Anyways, it comes with the spout, the 2 faucet handles, and it also comes with the drain cover, which we don't have in our bathroom anyways. So that was something that we were really looking for as well. So this is the whole kit that you get. You get the plumber's, like the PVC plumber's tape, and you get, I mean, it's, you know, no surprise. If you buy a faucet, usually it comes with everything you need, as well as the instruction page. This was a $60 faucet, which is very reasonable for a faucet. Like if you, I mean, you can pay as much as you want for hardware like this. Like if you go for a Kohler brand, like this would have been triple that price tag. So we are more than happy to pay it. Hopefully it works. I'll give you guys a review once we have it installed. So if you're interested, I will try and leave links to everything down below. I will be sure to update you guys on how easy they were to install, as well as how they're working once they are installed. Hopefully when Josh comes home, we can tackle these 3. Hello again. I know I look the exact same, but time has passed since last time I picked up my camera. Josh should be home any moment now, so I wanted to kind of show you the befores of the hardware that we're putting in. This is the faucet that we're replacing. I've shown it in my stories already, but it's just not really high quality. These come off, it leaks out the side, the whole thing kind of jostles around, so that is where our new faucet is going to go, and I'm thinking it's going to look amazing if it fits. The sliding door will get the big handle that we purchased, so I think we're just going to fit it like right there, and it'll match the track that we have. And then the last thing was the ceiling fan. So this is the original ceiling fan. Like I said before, it's sitting over our desk area, so it'll be nice to have the light. This one doesn't have a light, and the one that we got does. And the one that we got kind of matches the one that we have in our bedroom. So it'll be a lot more cohesive when this is the aged bronze, and then we have the black here and here, and our new faucet. Update as to where we're at with installing this faucet. So the spacing is a little bit weird. It's a really tight space, so this spacer at the bottom actually hits this one. So we've taken that off to see how it would look and if we could use it without it. However, it has this little like bronze looking pipe that you can see. So right now what Josh is doing is cutting a piece of a tripod that we have to try and get this space covered up, and hopefully we can get that working. Okay, so attempt number 2, we have this on here, which we stole from a tripod. But the issue is we're still seeing this little gap here, which means we can get a bunch of stuff in here and water can go in there, and it's best not to just have an open well. I think the new plan is gonna be to kind of use a Dremel tool and sand out this piece here, or this hole, so that we can basically like slot it and move the knobs out just slightly enough that this doesn't hit the base of these, like that. So it's not too much that needs to get sanded away, but welcome back to Wednesday afternoon now. So I didn't update you on where we left off yesterday with the faucet, and Josh, bless him, was able to get the faucet in last night. It was... So anyways, the last method that I was telling you about earlier in the vlog did work. So Josh took a Dremel with like a sandpaper bit and basically just widened the holes for the handles. And so they're adjusted and they fit in the space. So if you are considering getting this faucet, if you have a like builder grade sink that has 4 inches between, like center to center between the 2 handle holes, you're gonna have to do some manipulating to get it to work, because it is not made for that kind of sink, which I wish I'd known, but we got it to work and I think it looks great here. So I'm still happy with the decision, but I will show it to you. Da, 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 da. How good does it look? I mean, it looks great, I think. So this sink has this, I mean, I don't know, honestly on camera it doesn't look that weird, but like it has a pop-up drain, which I've never had before, which I think is so cool, instead of having the one that you pull up here. But it looks like cartoon big, like it looks gigantic. It doesn't look that big. I feel like it's not registering properly on camera, but anyways, this is the sink in all its glory. And it's functional. It doesn't leak anymore, so very happy with it. Our bathroom just looks like nice and done. There's a handle on the door, and this is the interior. Well, it gets caught on one spot because the door rubs the frame, but it closes nice and easy. Well, it's not even fully closed right now. There we go. We did not install the ceiling fan. That is still the old one, but I'm sure we'll do it soon. Tonight, however, we're going to go play volleyball with some of our friends and have a little night off. Hi guys, it is Saturday evening. Some things that we are going to be tackling this weekend. I have got a few paint touch-ups that I need to do for like trim work, so I'm in the laundry room right now. One of the things I need to do is this window trim that you saw in the last vlog, and then I also have one last baseboard to paint, and we had to sand away a few pieces of the sliding door to make it fit, because again, everything in this house is super wonky. So I had to, once we mounted it, it was still kind of snagging in places, so I had to go back with like a Dremel tool and kind of sand away at things. So we're missing paint on the bathroom sliding door trim. So those are things I'm going to be doing today. I mean, that's not going to take me very long, so I don't know what I'll do after that. I'm really getting anxious to start working on the front house or the exterior of the back house, and Josh needs to go to Home Depot later today for some supplies, so I'm thinking I'll get some samples today for the paint for the exterior of the back house, and hopefully I can do a few swatches and kind of decide which colors we want to do there, because we've had quite a few very generous, lovely people say that they want to help us paint. So I'm going to take them up on that offer So I need to figure out what paint colors we're going to use. And then, so Josh today is going to be working on the fence and the gate for the back property, like the back house. Eventually we're going to be splitting it into two, like not two properties zoning wise, but we're going to have a fence between the two so that they can be rented out completely separately and are independent of each other. So that means he has to run additional electrical to the back, and he is 100% hoping to install this fence by himself. He's gone ahead and done a bunch of research and bought a bunch of stuff, so that's gonna be really cool. I'm excited to see it put together. That is like, if you guys, I'm sure most of you know Josh, is this kind of stuff where he does like problem solving that involves mechanical and electrical, and like he loves programming and doing stuff with like stuff that involves robotics and things like that. So this is like probably his dream project that he has going on right now. So I'm really excited to see it come to fruition. I'll keep you posted with her progress on it though, because I think it's going to be really cool to watch. I'm going to try and be really good about showing different stages of it. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. But yeah, that's all that we have planned for today. That's all those things I just listed. So hopefully we get around to doing some or most of them this weekend, because next weekend we are going to go camping. Okay guys, it's a few hours later, and I wanted to show you, because I've been talking about painting this stupid window trim for so long, and I wanted to show you that it's finally done. And with that being done and the baseboard being painted in the living room, which I will also show you, the interior is 100% done, as in we could move out and rent this place out, and we wouldn't have to tell the renters like, oh, by the way, we still also have to do this before you move in. So inside is done. Hard to see, so there you go. So now that is, this trim right here used to be green and match those cabinets that I painted in here. So now it matches the baseboards, and it's looking good. Please excuse the mess, because I just had to move stuff everywhere, but this baseboard is painted. And that was the very last thing to do on our to-do list. The reason we didn't have this painted originally was we had a radiator here, and so since Josh has installed the mini split, obviously, we said farewell to the radiator. So yeah, now this is painted, and this living room actually looks like a living room. I mean, it looks like a hot disaster, but it looks like a hot disaster of a finished living room. It's a little bit later, like 6:30ish, and I've come into the front house because I'm going to start some demo in here. I'm going to start cleaning stuff out and hopefully posting some stuff to Facebook Marketplace to see if we can get some of these old appliances sold. I wanted to show you where I'm starting. I'm not going to film myself like cleaning out the place, and like that's just not that riveting. But I wanted to show you where we're starting. So this is what our kitchen looks like right now. It's just a whole bunch of stuff everywhere. Oh my gosh, I almost died. It's just a whole bunch of stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna start cleaning it and putting it into the living room, and then probably gonna get a piece of plastic tape when we start like real demo, or put a piece of plastic and tape it up around the door opening so we don't get tons of dust throughout the rest of the house. Hi guys, once again I forgot to film the exit of the vlog and to thank you guys for watching yet again. I'm sorry they've been so random. Like, I feel like I'll be really on it for a few weeks and then I'll have to travel for work or something, and then it's like weeks before you hear from us again. So that was my last trip that I have on the books, knock on wood. So hopefully I can be a little bit more consistent in vlogging and actually uploading the vlogs, because I have been filming, I just have not sat down to edit anything, so I do apologize. But thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, you guys are the best. We'll see you in our next one.